Return to Normal is the spousal musical duo of Corinne Bucknell-Lucas and Marty Lucas. With more than 35 years of collaboration, Return to Normal has developed a lush, dreamy sound and an extensive catalog of songs.
Well, the summertime is coming, and the trees are sweetly blooming, and the wild mountain thyme grows around the blooming heather. Where you go, with me where you go.
Hi everybody, I'm Jessica Martinovich, the Director of Development for the Stark County Community Foundation and a member of the Hive. Welcome to our third annual gathering. Thank you for joining us virtually. Normally our gatherings would be held in February, but based on your feedback last year, we decided we were going to try for April. And then of course, due to COVID-19, we tried for June. And we didn't want to cancel because we thought it was important to get these grant dollars out to organizations that could really use the assistance right now. So we really appreciate your flexibility and, as always, your generosity to your community. I also want to thank the Community Foundation staff before we get started, because I've been on maternity leave since March, and so the rest of the staff and the newly formed Hive Planning Committee, they pulled off this virtual event. So I'm really grateful to them. I just wanted to thank Corinne Bucknell-Lucas. She's the Associate Director of the Northern Indiana Community Foundation. Shannon Berger, she's the Director of Marketing. Jessica Michael, she's our Office Manager. And our interns, Claire and Josie. And then this year we have a planning committee, a Hive Planning Committee. Of course, that has Andrea Cox, the chairperson of the Hive, as well as Joan Hardesty, Jackie Ryan, and Kathleen Bowman. So thank you all for everything that you've done this year. And now you're going to hear from Andrea Cox, our chairperson, and she'll get the event started. Thanks for joining us.
Hi everyone, I'm Andrea Cox. Thanks for joining us virtually tonight. We are all very excited to have watched the Hive grow over the past year and to witness in person how the grant money has impacted Stark County. I look forward to seeing how this year's recipients put the money to use. I wanted to remind you of the grants that you awarded in 2019. Last year, you awarded grants to the Cheryl Lynn Welter Foundation for granting support for local schools. You made it possible for Drew's Gift of Music to refurbish instruments for kids in need. You made it easier for the Coons Lake Fire Department to save lives by helping them purchase a special saw. And you helped Hope Restored get closer to their goal of providing a halfway house for men working toward a full recovery from addiction. Thank you for all of this. Your support truly makes a difference.
Hi, I'm Corinne Bucknell-Lucas. I'm the Associate Director of the Northern Indiana Community Foundation, and I'm also a Program Officer at the Community Foundation, and I handle the grants in all three of our counties, Fulton, Miami, and Stark. The grants for the Hive Giving Circle are really exciting because it gives everybody a chance to participate in the grant process. So we have grant applications that are due, and then we have a small group of the Hive sisterhood that come together to review those applications and pick 4 or 5 of those applications to bring before all of the Hive to have them vote on which are their favorites. And the best thing about these is everyone is a winner because all of the finalists do receive a grant. It just depends on how much their grant is as to what the Hive's favorite applications and projects are. And I appreciate all those people that sit on that committee, and we encourage all those members of the Hive that want to participate in that committee to just give us a call and let us know, and you can do it too.
We'd now like to introduce the 2020 grant finalists. This year we have 5. Each of them has made a short presentation about their project, and then we will vote online through an email ballot that you should have received this morning via email. It will become active after the event today. The voting will close on Sunday, June 21st at midnight. There will be a live announcement on Monday the 22nd at 5:30 p.m. for the winners. Tonight's finalists are the Bass Lake Lions Club, Ken Craig Community Garden, North Judson Wayne Township Volunteer Fire Department Auxiliary, Stark County Youth Club, and the Toys for Kids.
Hello, my name is Richard Ballard. I'm president of the Bass Lake Lions Club. Lions is a philanthropic organization that's worldwide, and its primary focus is assisting people who have vision impairment. We support the leader dog for the blind. We collect eyeglasses and refurbish them and give them to people who need glasses and can't afford them. If you need glasses and you can't afford to have an eye exam or buy glasses, you can apply to our club and we will pay for an eye exam and pay for your glasses for you. So that we do those kind of things. Over the years, we've also expanded. We give a $500 scholarship to a graduating senior from Knox High School each year. Last year, we started the Dictionary Project, which is a project where we purchase dictionaries and give them to all the third grade students in Stark County. Last year, we gave dictionaries to the Knox third grade and the North Judson third grade. We didn't do Oregon Davis because Hamlet has a Lions Club and they took care of their OD students. We applied for this funding to help support the Dictionary Project. Last year was our first year of doing it. We got a lot of positive feedback from the third grade teachers and students. We want to do it again this year, and we applied for this grant to help us fund that. Normally during the year we hold fundraisers, but we're a little short on funds this year because of the COVID-19. We haven't been able to have as many fundraisers as we normally have, so this would be a big help to our club to help fund this project. If we receive this grant, like I say, it would fund the dictionary project, so we would use the money to buy dictionaries for the third grade students, and we did that last year and it was very popular, and we hope to do that this year, and the money from this grant would be a big help for that. And we've thanked the Hive members for the opportunity to apply for this grant, and we would certainly be thankful and grateful if we were lucky enough to be awarded the grant. Thank you.
Thank you for this opportunity to receive a grant from the Hive. We are honored to be one of the 5 finalists. Currently, we are fundraising to raise money to purchase an inflatable fire education house. And what this house is it is made up of 3 rooms, a bedroom, a living room, and a kitchen. And within each of these rooms, there are different fire hazards that we would find within our homes on a regular basis. The purpose of the inflatable fire education house is to teach children and all ages about these hazards, fire prevention, and fire safety within our own homes. Along with the 3 rooms, there is also a demonstration with smoke to allow children and adults to see what it would be like if they were faced with a fire and to teach them how to get out of their homes in an appropriate manner. We plan to use the inflatable fire education house at all of the fire prevention activities here locally in North Judson at the preschools and the schools, as well as any of the fire department functions that are open to the community. In addition to using it here in North Judson and Wayne Township, our intention is that this would be something that would be used across all of Stark County. We hope that all of the fire departments here in Stark County would use the inflatable fire education house at their activities and during their fire prevention activities as well, so that all of the students and the entire community within Stark County would be able to benefit from the inflatable fire education house.
I'm Rick Martin, Ken Craig Community Garden, and we are a community garden located in Knox. And we have a 3-fold mission, that is to give back to the community, to educate the community on good gardening practices and nutrition, and we want to be a space for people to have community. We want people to come out and enjoy that. Our vision is to continue to grow. We want to help back, or just do what we can. We want to give back to everybody that is in need. We know that it's hard and it's expensive to buy fresh fruits and vegetables. Everything we grow, we give away, and we ask for nothing in return. We appreciate our volunteers. We really love the fact that we have a good response with everybody. We give back to other organizations like Bella Vita Pregnancy Center. We also give to the community services, and anybody that comes out is welcome, and we just want to give back. That's what we're about. We want to give back. What we would do if we receive these funds is we'd like to expand our raised garden beds. That way we can grow and produce more vegetables that we can give away. And it also is to beautify the garden. We would like to put in benches around our pollinator flower garden, and that way people can come out and they can enjoy being out in the garden. Not everyone likes to get their hands dirty, but everyone can enjoy the beauty of a flower. And so if we can grow, if we can take these funds and we can add more beds, our ultimate goal is to get to 50 beds in the space, and we have that room to do that. And so that's what we would do. We would not only build these beds, but we would fill them with the soil, and then it would also help to buy the seed to grow those plants. So receiving these funds would allow us not only to expand the garden, but with the expansion, I think that it would allow us to keep continuing to give back even more. We are located in Knox, but we would also like to expand out into the county. Not everyone can get to the garden per se. We'd like to involve the schools, the science teachers. They could come out and we have a greenhouse, and they could come in and they could teach class about plant life and nutrition and all sorts of things. The sky's the limit for what we can do as far as the garden goes.
The Stark County Youth Club exists to support children and families. We believe that young people deserve safe and enriching environments with positive role models. To meet that mission, we create out-of-school time opportunities that are accessible and affordable for families. Boy, we're nearing 20 years of service, and over that time, thousands of Stark County youth have benefited from the relationships and structure of our after-school, summer, and enrichment programs. A grant from the Hive will support our summer programs. Because of the pandemic, all of our programs this summer are virtual. That means that we're hosting activities with our kids live on the internet. So each one of our sites is hosting 3 to 4 days each week through the whole month of June, live content with our kids. It's really fun and it's really accessible for them. Each family got an activity kit with all of the materials they would need for summer programs. We didn't want those supplies to be a barrier from participation at home. It's lots of different activities and content. Things like a fitness camp where kids will move with us and make healthy choices. In our yoga camp, they're learning breathing exercises, standing and balancing poses, all things to calm their central nervous system and help them deal with stress. That's really timely. STEM camps where kids learn about science, technology, engineering, and math. Those are real-world applications. They'll have building challenges, bubble science, gardening experiences, Legos. It's really fun, but it teaches problem solving, which is a life skill. Our art camps help kids explore the fine arts. They'll learn about famous artists or artistic techniques. This summer they'll sculpt, draw still lifes, they'll explore watercolors. All of these things are ways for kids to learn to express themselves and to appreciate beauty. SCYC provides a platform for healthy relationships, academic support, social and emotional learning, and personal growth. The scope of service at Club is really unique. It allows over 600 hours of relationships and activities for kids that meet their interests and their needs. The kids who participate in Club regularly feel safe and loved. They do better in school, they make healthier choices, and they're more likely to volunteer. They're also more likely to graduate and to become a constructive member of society and the workforce. Our families really depend on Club so they can stay focused on work. They also get to participate in family activities at Club that strengthen their relationship with their child. This has a huge benefit in our local economy and on our fabric of our community.
My name is Deb Young, and I am in charge of the Stark County Abate Toys for Kids. We have taken the Abate name out of the organization, trying to become more community-wide instead of always just being about motorcyclists, because we have a lot of people in our community that also participate in helping raise funds for our kids. The reason our funds are needed this year is 2 of our large events for the year have been canceled. That was the North Judson Met Festival. We always raise money in the beer garden, usually anywhere between $1,700 to $4,000 in that beer garden over a small weekend. Obviously that is not going to happen this year. And then the other fundraiser was the July the 4th fireworks in the Knox Park. That one's not happening either. So anything that we can get this year to help raise or to help get the money for the kids would be awesome. Normally our budget is set anywhere between $8,000 to $12,000, and right now we have about $2,400. So definitely a need, and like I said, anything that would be funded would be good. Each one of our families will receive a turkey, and they also receive a bag of fruit at our distribution when we do that in December. And that is what we're specifically asking for your grant. Turkeys usually run us anywhere between $1,000 to $1,200, and then the fruit is usually right around $300 for apples and oranges for the kids. The funding would help us drastically as far as not so much the organization, but as far as the kids go. The organization will survive, but we always like to provide for the children at Christmas time. When we first started, our kids were right around 10 to 12 children, and now it's anywhere between 250 to 300 kids. So to sponsor, whether it be $1,000 or whether it be $1,500, it doesn't matter, but it will definitely make a big difference for us. And as of right now, we'd like to say thank you to all of those that are in this organization to consider us for the grant of any sort. It will be greatly needed and greatly appreciated come December.
If you are a guest today and would like to join the Hive, or if you're already a member but you want to pay your dues for next year, you can sign up online by visiting nicf.org and clicking on the Hive under Stark County. Thank you all again for being here, and congratulations to all the grant finalists. Please spread the word about the Hive. Our goal is to have 100 members. If we reach that goal, we can support even more Stark County needs through our grants. If you have any questions, or if you know of someone that wants to join, please don't hesitate to contact us. It is a small commitment, only one night a year, to make a big difference. Thank you.